Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1971 Smith Corona Super Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Above that are the margins, and you just push them down. You can move them like that. I'm going to set this one on 0 and this one on 75. And this is the paper bail that sits on top, holds the page down. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. It skips 2, 1 more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. You flip it down to that red square and it'll print the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It leaves a stencil for copying purposes. And if you have it on top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. We're going to put that down on the red. Gorgeous typing machine. Excellent condition all around. Functioning and cosmetics. Thing doesn't have a scratch on it. It looks brand new. Very well maintained over the years. Maybe not even ever used. It's really impressive. Just can't find a scratch on this thing. Really nice. To pull the page out easier, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left, that works good. Above that is the touch control from low, medium, and high. Higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys, but you do have to hit them harder for them to print. If you have it on low, you don't have to hit them as hard, but they don't respond as fast. We're gonna move this back up to the black ink, and the hood opens, slides to the front, and all the brand new ribbons loaded on this left side, so it's pulling to the right. To switch that direction, where my pointer finger is, you push that backwards, and it pulls to the left. Push it forwards to pull to the right. We want it to keep pulling to the right. I'm gonna keep it there. Tab on the right side. And now we don't have any, we have one set right there, so we're gonna clear that. And now it goes all the way to the end. So we're gonna set one in the middle by hitting the set button on the right side here. And go to the beginning and hit tab, it stops at that spot. And you can set as many tabs as you want in this model. I like to keep one right there in the middle, so the next time the tab button gets hit, it doesn't go all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. When you get to the end of the margin, there is a lock, so you can't type past the block unless you hit that MR button, stands for margin release, and it'll allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage lock. If you lift it up and move it to the middle, it locks in the middle. To unlock it, you just move the carriage to the right, and each side has these carriage release levers made from hard plastic. They're the only design flaw of this model, if you ask me, because these things break all the time. I do have 3D printed replicas for sale if you need some, but these are the originals. Still good, still really good shape. And if you push the button at the end of the knob here and you turn the knob, it'll disable the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. Same concept with this lever on the inside here. You flip that down and it disables the spacing. Flip it up, you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.